Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah, and in today's video, I wanted to show you where your seasonal palette lies on a color picker chart. Have you ever gone into certain websites where you can kind of select the color you want, and there's this huge graphic with all the different shades and the entire rainbow and all the different pixels and the hexadecimal codes? Well, we're going to be looking at that today and seeing where what we like to call our real estate lives. So each of these seasons, whether you're light to deep, warm to cool, soft to clear, we each have real estates in those different selectors. So let's go ahead and grab up our color picker. Now, I'm going to start at the very top left, and that's going to be white. That is pure white. Now, we know our clear seasons can wear that. The same if you go all the way back down. That is your black, and clear seasons, again, you are going to be wearing that, usually clear winter. We have said there's some clear springs that can wear black as well. All right, so back up to the top. Now, the more you move in, it gets gray. You can kind of see that grayness coming around. So this is going to be our softer area where that gray mixes in. Because remember, softer colors, we like it dusty. Now, since I am a soft autumn, I'm going to move down. And for example, Lucinda, she's a soft summer, so she's going to kind of move upwards in that top half to make it lighter. The more we move in, the richer and more intense that color gets. So if you are on the lighter side of things, you are going to be kind of in that middle area with a little bit more intensity. If you're soft and lighter, you're going to be further closer to that white, but not pure white. Also, if you are clear, you are moving all the way into that top right area. So that is going to be your real estate right there. All of the shades as you select through, top right. As you move down from that top right, that's where we get our deep, our rich tones. Because remember, deeps can still wear really pigmented colors. So that bottom deeper area, that's where you're going to find all those rich, intense tones that fall on the deeper side. But if you want clarity, you're going to go up to the top right. And then I'm going to move in a circle. The more that I go in, the softer that coloring gets, and you're going to find your deeper, softer seasons there, which is where my area is. And that's kind of to get an idea of where these shades fall on a color picker. Now, warm to cool gets a little bit more tricky because you have to move that color picker across the spectrum and find your warm to cool colors. But for example, if I were to stop at blue, if I go to that top left real estate area, those are going to be the lighter blues. Those are going to be for people who are lighter. If you go bottom right, those are going to be my deep people. So those deeper, richer, intenser tones. If we move from soft, we're going to be on the left-hand side. Towards the deeper area, that's going to be where we gray in. And then the top right is going to be our clears. So you get those really intense, rich pigments. And then I'm thinking 6 dominant characteristics. I went from light to deep. And then at the very bottom, soft to clear. And what I left out was warm to cool, because again, you kind of have to move that color selector back and forth at the bottom to really find your shade, whether it's cool or warm. So I just wanted to kind of share that little fun tip with you. If you were somebody who is experimenting with color, you're out shopping, and you can kind of do a color picker and select that color and that shade, then that might be a really easy way to determine where that color falls. I hope this video was helpful. Now, is it custom? No. Is it going to integrate certain things like your hair color, your eye color? No, this is just a general idea. Take it with a grain of salt, work with it. It gives you a little bit more of a palette than you would by just going and saying, okay, if I'm soft autumn, what are the shades that I'm going to get? Because some of those soft autumn shades aren't going to be my best, and some of my natural coloring, like with my cooler skin tone, I'm going to be able to mix in a little bit more. So remember, it's not 100%. Obviously, the best thing I can recommend is a custom color palette done from us, because we then actually select eye color, hair color, skin tone, use that into your color landscape to create your palette. Now, if you would like that link, that is down in the description below. Also, social medias are down there. Our Patreon is down there. All of the links to find us are down in the description below. So thank you for joining us today. Lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before I go. Thank you for watching. This has been another color class. I'm Sarah, and I'll see you in our next video.